Hello everyone, this is Mike Yurigan with Brevard. We're at Spessard today. It's just a fantastic day. Temperature is about 85 and the breeze is coming out of the east-southeast, and it's just a spectacular time of the year. We've just had a little bit of a, I guess we'd call it a cool spell. It was about 67 this morning. Driving into the golf course, went to Habitat this morning. We've got a few announcements to make, and I figured I'd give another little tidbit of chipping around the green and some of the things that might be able to save you some strokes. This is a pretty neat time of the year for us. The grass is starting to slow down a little bit. The greens are picking up with the speed quite a bit. And just give you some updates. Our Folds of Honor event is November 6th. We'll have our announcement starting a little after 8 o'clock, and we'll try to get out on the golf course between 8:15 and 8:30, depending on how long the ceremonies take in the morning. With that said, Chipper's out today with the kids. It looks like he's got about 10 or 12 of the kids out working on their golf game, and that just was kind of exciting watching the Ryder Cup this weekend. I actually was fortunate enough, my wife and I went up to the Gator game Saturday night and stayed with some friends, and it was kind of neat to see the experience. My son Ben is a junior there, and just watching the interaction with the people in the stands, how much fun everybody had. Obviously when you win, it's great. Watching part of the Ryder Cup, we happened to drive back Sunday, and I met my other son down in Tampa who's working down there. He's also a Gator. We were listening to the Ryder Cup on the radio, and it was kind of interesting when you're not getting to see the pictures of the descriptions of the guys talking about the telecast and what's happening. And you know, the kind of the neat thing is the camaraderie that it brings together with the team and how they gelled well together. Same thing with Chipper. Chipper's actually going to get in the PGA program and become a PGA member, and I'm excited about that. He's a young man, and he's doing a fantastic job over here at Spessard, and he's going to get involved with Gary and Jeff running a junior program over at Habitat. So we're going to really got some exciting things moving forward. But to get back to the Ryder Cup a little bit, so you're listening on the radio, and Bryson DeChambeau comes through the tunnel, and everybody's going crazy. He drives the first green and flies the ball about 350 yards onto the green, and then he has the crazy audacity to make the 30-foot plus putt for eagle for a deuce. And Sergio looked at him with, wow, that was pretty awesome. And other golfers that you play with and everything, when they do something spectacular, it's pretty neat. It's exciting to see the young kids over there hitting one of the best shots they've ever hit. A shot like that Bryson hit. It's great for golf. It's great for the opportunity, and that's why we're going to take the next step here at Brevard and the two golf courses moving forward with our junior program. Get more excited with our veterans. You know, all of those things that we're trying to do moving forward. To get the community involved with Folds of Honor, with our veterans, having the two golf courses available, trying to keep our rates reasonable. Obviously, with the gas prices and everything up, it's costing us more to maintain and put the mowers out there. But, you know, hopefully that will, you know, be subdued a little bit, and that'll get a little better down the road. But we're moving forward. We've got a lot of great things planned. We'll keep you informed on all that. So with that said, I was thinking about this the other day. I played with my buddy Steve Lamontagne over at Southern Dunes last Monday, not this Monday, but a week ago Monday, and we played in a pro, and Steve has been a great player for so many years, and we played high school golf against each other. We also played in college together for a while. He went on to a professional career, and now he's up at Suntree doing a fantastic job up there. And it's nice to be able to get out and go back and play with guys that you played with 40 years ago and 10 years ago. And what that spurred me on to this was kind of silly, but back in those days we played the Titleist Bellata. Tour Bellata was, you know, the most popular golf ball, and if you can believe it, this has got winding in it. It's wound up on a rubber ball inside, and actually you can, some of the guys, I think the old thing was they could bite into the ball and take a chunk out of it with their teeth. And this ball you can see is cut This golf ball is somewhere around 30 plus years old. And Titleist is still the #1 ball in golf, but Callaway's kind of pushing them to the next level. And for an example, the Callaway Super Soft, it's a low compression ball. It allows you to get some distance off the tee, but it still has some nice feel around the greens. So imagine I played in high school with a wooden head club, steel shaft, a golf ball that is soft enough to bite into and take a chunk out, to a golf ball that I would have no hesitation not even to try that, where I'd probably break a tooth because of the hardness of the ball. The golf clubs have gotten stronger with titanium. So it kind of got me to think back, you know, a little nostalgic, little silly stuff like that we all think about on the golf course. But the players today were playing with that same golf ball, and the balls that we're playing, there's no way that Bryson DeChambeau, even if he was swinging 250 miles an hour, could possibly hit the ball in the green with that club and this ball. Now, maybe I'm mistaken on the mathematics of all that, but it'd be very difficult. So with that said, when you're around the green and you're playing with a golf ball that's a little firmer, let's say you're playing with a Callaway Super Soft, you're playing with a premium Callaway Chrome Soft that's a little more expensive, or the Tour Bellata / now the Pro V1, the Bridgestone balls. There's so many great golf balls out there. I found that the Callaway low spin ball is really good ball for me, because not only can I spin it, but when I hit my driver, sort of with my club head speed that I still have, I can still get some good distance out of it. So the Chrome Soft, for that 15 to 30 handicapper and up, allows you to have some good soft feel around the green. So I saw this chipper inside, and I figured, you know, that was a good club that you could even turn your 7 or 8 iron and use the same thing. Now, it's got a big flange on the bottom, like you see a lot of wedges today. Basically, in this position, when you're here and you're downhill and you're using a little firmer ball, as opposed to something that, you know, we played 30 and 40 years ago, you don't have to hit this ball as hard. This shot can be, the ball is gonna explode off the club a little bit, even if you're using a little chipper. And you can see the ball popped off of there really nice. You can see the greens are getting to the point now here at Spessard, they're starting to pick up some speed. Summertime a month ago, that probably would have stopped a little closer to the hole. So know your surroundings. Know that you're downhill. It's a little bit downwind. You're losing a little bit of a firmer golf ball. Now, if I was using a Chrome Soft that's a little softer, and I got to have a little more club head speed, maybe that would have come up a little bit shorter. Maybe it didn't go 6 feet by the hole. So know the golf ball you're playing, whether it's a 2-piece ball, 3-piece ball, a 4-piece ball, and I think even TaylorMade has a 5-piece ball out right now. So I know this ball's got a little bit of a cut in it. It's going to look a little funny, but the feel of this is going to be completely different than that harder ball. And technically, generally, I'm going to have to swing a little harder. Now, when I'm hitting this technique-wise, I'm using my regular grip. You can use your putting grip. This chipper actually has a putting grip on it. But if I was using a 7 or 8 iron, I would use the same technique. I would put a little bit of a putting stroke on this. I'm not taking a big swing and de-accelerating. I'm going to try to hit the same shot. Let's see what the result is if I can repeat the same amount of swing and see what the ball does. That ball had a lot more spin. Now it's got a little cut in it, so you can see the ball moving off to the left. But when you have good touch, when you have good feel, and you can create some of these little technique shots. Now, if I went back to the rough and I had the same shot, I'm not going to do anything major difference there. I'm just going to sweep the grass the same way. I'm not going to try to dig it out. I had a lesson with my friend Mel this morning, and I said to him, I said, look, the ball is not underground. The ball is on top of the ground. If it's in this fluffy stuff, it's still above the ground. It's not embedded in the ground. So you don't have to go in there digging deep to try to get the golf ball out. Same technique, the same thing would apply. Take a couple practice swings, get the feeling of sweeping the grass, And you see the guys in the Ryder Cup, they're taking practice swings because they're trying to develop, okay, this is the amount of swing I'm going to make, and this is how hard I'm going to hit it. Now, if I go to here, okay, maybe I want to do the same thing, but I want to just put a little more pop behind, a little more, you know, go to second gear instead of staying in first gear. That's how the technique that you want to work on. You don't need big goofy swings. You don't need to take a 60-degree shot wedge from here. Now, if we were on the other side of the pin and we were hitting up to the green, we might want a little more loft, but we can still keep the same technique and just maybe a little bigger swing. So we're going to call this an exaggerated putting stroke. So with that said, you know, we've got the seasons coming up. We've got the kids program. We've got the Folds of Honor. That's only our only event, outside event that we're going to have. Last year we were fortunate enough to raise $41,500, which was absolutely fantastic. So at Habitat, we have a board that you can buy the golf balls for the ball drop. We're going to go up in a helicopter again this year, drop the golf balls down here at Spessard. So you can buy the ball drops over at Habitat or here at Spessard. If you'd like to play and get a group together of 4 guys, 4 ladies, it doesn't matter. We'd love to have you come out and participate on November 6th. And again, it's going to our military families so that they can, the kids can go to college and also have just opportunities that they might not have in the past with losing one of our finest, you know, one of our veterans, one of our military folks. And again, you know, I get a little sentimental with all this stuff because I really feel like that we can continue to do more here at our 2 golf courses, and everyone else around the country can do the same. Whatever you can do and whatever you can give or whatever you can support, we'd love to have you be a part of it here at Spessard and over at Habitat. So with that said, I hope some of this goofiness helped a little bit. And again, we want to thank you again for your support for the 2 golf courses. We're having another record year, which is just absolutely fantastic. Every year it's just gotten a little bit better. The condition of the 2 golf courses, I couldn't be more proud of the staff and the effort that they put in for all of us to enjoy. So we'll hope to see you soon at both courses. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.